Stache or pass. We are back once again. Myself and Gally here. Show number 11. We are moving and grooving, having a good time. My name is Luke. This is Gally here next to me. Over on Instagram, over on TikTok. Stache or Pass Pod. Almost forgot what our podcast was called.
Good. That's excellent. Yeah, that's always a good start to the episode.
Flagship page, Cardball Breaks, over on Instagram. We're over on Whatnot. We're over on Fanatics Live. We're over on eBay Live. You name it, we are there. Ripping some sports cards. Gally, happy Monday.
I know. Long week last week. I know we were talking about it this weekend.
Yeah.
Towards the back half of last week. We are gassed.
We're gassed.
We are gassed. But we're here.
We are here.
For episode 11. So
Go ahead,
I was going to say just a much lighter week.
It is.
This week, obviously.
And I got to say, I think last week was the biggest release week. I think that is the biggest release week I've faced in quite some time.
I think it's definitely top three.
Yeah.
And it definitely has a case for number one because that was just 1,000 miles a minute.
Bowman, finest, slew of basketball releases. It was all there. And then we're quite the opposite this week.
Yes, it's definitely the roller coaster was going like that last week, and now we're kind of back in the station here.
Yeah.
So it'll be nice to kind of cool down a little bit, relax. Still going to have the product left over from last week. You know, we didn't rip everything that we got in, so we still got plenty of it.
Still plenty of finest, plenty of Bowman to go, and we're going to talk about Bowman today
100%, and finest as well.
Finest,
so, but it was a good week, fun week, but a busy one for sure.
So starting off with our only big release of the week here. This is Friday, May 22nd. We have 2025 Topps Chrome Football Sapphire Edition, baby. Saffy is here, and it's going to be huge. Saffy for basketball was bananas.
Oh, my God.
Football also going to be bananas, and I'll tell you why. In Chrome Football, Tom Brady, he only signed for the Bucs. I'm glad to report this time around for Saffy, Brady signs for the Pats and the Bucs. Those Papas.
Oh, my God.
We're going to talk numbers here on this one. Coop, his rookie auto, we've talked about it a couple times, his rookie auto, Pink Papa 101, sold for $366,000. I think Brady eclipses $500,000.
I think easily.
Yep.
I think
Does it hit $1 million? I think 500 is a good number.
I think the only way it hits $1 million if someone buys that off ego. You know what I mean? Like it's an ego buy. Like,
and
hey,
it's in the press and stuff like that too.
Yes, like hey, just bought it for $1 million. Like just to get that out in the headlines. I could see Brady's Papa doing double what Coops did.
Yeah.
I think
so over $500,000.
Yeah, I think it clears $500,000 easy. Yeah. I don't know if it'll quite reach double, but I wouldn't be surprised if it did.
So the specifics on what is on that checklist right now, this is from Beckett's checklist. Brady has a Sapphire Selections auto. That's the only auto for the Pats there. He has an Infinite Sapphire and then his image variation as well. And then for the Bucs, he has a Chrome Legends auto. So
those are going to do so much money.
I think the Sapphire Selections, Papa, for Brady on the Pats, that's the one that we'll see, $600,000-$700,000,
which is insane.
Which is crazy to think.
Crazy when I hit it, dude. I'm going to hit it. It's insane. I'm not going to hit it.
Those boxes are going to be expensive.
That's the thing.
The EQL opens up on Friday, May 22nd, and that's going to be at $1,500 a box. Those boxes are going to be worth more immediately.
Yep.
If I had to ballpark, I would say double. I would say that's probably going to be a $3,000 box if I were a betting man.
Yeah,
so,
easily, I would say, too. I mean, we saw what Topps Chrome Basketball Sapphire Edition did when that released. That was one of the craziest market fluctuations I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Granted, I've been doing this for 2 years. I know that we've seen stuff like that in the past, but I don't think, from what other people have told us, I don't think it was anything quite at that level.
No, it wasn't. And that's what I'm interested to see because the Cooper flag chase is very real.
Yeah.
And because Sapphire is so shorter printed compared to Chrome, a Chrome product, you're basically just chasing. You're chasing until you find that Coop Papa. And the only needle mover that I see, again, Dart, Cam Ward, they're not Cooper flag-esque.
Nope.
It's Brady. Brady will be that big chase. Additionally, this is the first Sapphire that is licensed for Brady.
Yeah. So that just adds more to it. Yeah.
So
this is like the perfect storm of of a card potentially doing $1 million. Like,
Yeah.
as you said, like, does it reach $1 million? Again, I think it'll be someone buying it off ego if it does hit $1 million. But it's a life-changing card.
Oh, 100%.
Depending on who hits it. I mean, someone might hit it and be like, all right, chump change.
When you're looking at breaks as well, that Pat spot, you take out Brady, and that's going to be a saucy spot. Because you got Drake and Trevion there, too.
So
that'll probably be the biggest. No, not probably. That will be the biggest spot.
Gotta be
in breaks.
Gotta be. Giants probably at second, right?
Yeah, I don't see the Giants or the Titans eclipsing what that Pat's spot potential has. But yeah, it's gonna be Brady.
Have fun pricing that out, buddy.
Yeah, exactly.
I ain't the football guy, so
yeah. It'll be fun though.
It'll be a great rip.
I can't wait. You get your hands on Sapphire like that, and to be in a position that we're fortunate to be in, where you could have a card in your hands that is worth $500,000.
It's insane.
That'd be bananas.
It's insane.
Yeah. So.
And we saw it with we didn't see it. We didn't pull any $366,000 cards when we were doing Topps Chrome Basketball Sapphire, but pulled some absolutely
beautiful
nukes.
cards. Yeah, we
some
hit a
absolute
couple of
nukes
poppers. No one super notable. I think was it Ben
Demon?
Saraf?
Demon. Was it
one
Demon?
Of those Nets rookies. Yeah.
They're all the same to me. Those five
really
guys. They are all the same to me. But yeah,
not a single one hit,
and not a single one moves the needle for me either. Yeah. But it is going to be a sweaty rip. Sapphire always is, but my goodness, are those cards amazing. And the thing I do like about Sapphy too is, especially with Topps Chrome Football Sapphire, dude, the base cards, they're going to be doing a good amount of change too. They really are. Like anything base of those top rookies, they're going to sell.
Sell very well.
They're going to sell really well. People are always looking for them. So May 22nd, that'll be a fun day for sure.
And we got some more Brady card sales news here. I was looking at Fanatics Collect just before we hopped on here. The Brady Super Auto for the Bucks from Chrome. That is on auction right now. We record this on Monday here. It has, as of recording, got 3 days to go here. It's at $200K with 31 bids on it. That's another one I think could hit $500,000.
I got that going for $499,000. I think it's going to just cap out right there. But yeah, no, that is another one that probably $500,000, and it's really making you realize right now that between Topps Chrome Football and Sapphire upcoming, as you mentioned, Brady's a chase. It really feels like Brady is the chase, which is, I don't want to say rare is not the word for it, but in a time where it feels like we are so driven by those top rookies. Saw it in 2024 football product. Jaden Daniels, Bo Nix, Caleb Williams, Drake May. We saw it with basketball this year, Cooper Flagg. I'm sure we're going to see it with basketball next year with AJ and Darren Peterson. You name it there. This is very, very unique to see a legend, a veteran, carrying a product. And that's what we have here. Obviously, the licensing plays a big role in that.
And, the fact of the matter is it just is not a strong class, rookie class. 2026, I don't think is going to be a strong rookie class either. I don't see Mendoza. I don't see Dart. I don't see Cam Ward being generational guys. I could be wrong. Hopefully they are good, consistent franchise QBs for those franchises, but I don't see them being, stringing together a career that Brady did. That being said, many people said the same thing about Brady.
Of course.
At the beginning of his career. So, but it is a good point that a vet carrying that way is astounding.
It is. And, good for Topps. Like, smart idea on their end to really hone in on the Brady stuff. And it makes you think, too, like, 2026 football product.
They're going to have Brady in that, too?
They're going to have Brady in that, too. Well. Like, what are the numbers going to look like there?
Exactly.
So they can just keep riding
There'll be something
the wave.
To say about the first licensed Brady Sapphire.
Yes.
Because that would be the first licensed one ever. I think it was odd I still think it was odd they didn't have him on the Pats in the Chrome
I didn't like
product.
that at all.
But fortunately, they got it right with Sapphire. They're going to have them for both.
Well, they probably
Sapphire selections.
They probably got the feedback. Like, that's the thing. They probably were like, "Oh my God, we may have botched that one a little bit."
There was probably some politics at play too there of like why he didn't, because his name is so big. But who knows? We'll never know. But,
we never will know.
Well, there's some football for us, guys. That was our release, and then talking a little bit about some Brady sales. Couple of fun topics to talk about. First, we're going to do a little recap of what we saw last week. Gally and I got our hands on some big products. Gally, much bigger for baseball. Biggest release of the year with Bowman Baseball. What did we see, Gal?
Great product. I really liked it. most of the reviews I saw from people were good. You always like to see that. And it goes down to the checklist, really. We mentioned it last week. A really, really strong checklist, very deep between the rookies, the prospects, the vets in there as well. Rookies right now are selling really, really, really well, especially those international guys. Like Murakami, his stuff is just
bananas,
sailing.
Tell the people about what you're seeing with those paper lots.
Oh my God,
Murakami.
Paper base, baby. I'm telling you, paper base. Like, I know there's a lot of work that goes into the paper base sorting, but if you buy a paper base spot in a break, you are in the green automatically. If you just take the time to sort through the cards, put them into lots, list them on eBay, so on and so forth. Murakami's paper base right now going for about, do the math. I don't want to.
I mean, this
like
is
$8 a card,
and this is a lot of
$7 a card.
10 cards people lot normally out.
Yes, yeah. I mean, yeah. With a case, usually you get like anywhere from like 5 to 10 cards per player per case, at least for jumbo, the jumbo SKU. So I saw a lot listed Sunday night. It sold on Sunday night. 9 Murakami paper base cards went for $66 on bids.
That is unbelievable.
So I have a lot of 10, which ends this upcoming Sunday, the 24th. So if anyone is looking for more of it, if you want to go bid that up, feel free.
But anyway, back to it.
Yeah, so he's doing really well. Okamoto's doing really well. Rookie for the Blue Jays there. Like his redemption selling very nicely. The international prospects too, like Wei En Len has been going crazy for the Athletics. So many hits, views, clicks on eBay there. The big chases, Wahiwa Aloy, his like base auto going for like $200. Justin Gonzalez, Andrew Fisher, Edward Florentino, Jackson Holiday. All these guys have really strong markets right now. And yeah, just a really, really, really good checklist. And there's some great value buys on there, guys that I didn't expect to have robust markets right out of the gates, and they are. I mentioned him last week, like Luis Arana. Like, I'm buying heavy on him right now. Anyone that like hit Arana stuff in our breaks, I like reached out to him and was like, hey, yo, like I'll make a deal with you right now. Like,
that's awesome.
I'm ready for it. I'm buying him heavy. I like him a lot. David Shields, guy for the Royals, pitcher. He's selling really well. It wasn't super expensive in breaks. So it just, again, this is release day pricing too. Like, this is release week pricing. So obviously it's going to be high. It'll settle eventually. But with Bowman, man, like that's the thing. I'm very big on just, if the money is there, go and take it. And I think I sent you a text a couple nights ago. You look at baseball right now, the guys that are always liquid, and, if you have their Bowman rookie cards or their Bowman firsts, it's like Shohei, Skeens, Murakami obviously going crazy right now, Judge. Like, those are the guys that if you had their early stuff, you could be rich right now if you move off of it. And if you keep holding, you're only going to get richer. You look at all the guys in the MLB, dude. I mean, I don't know how many guys there are exactly, but there's a lot of guys in the MLB. You have a handful of guys that are, like, really making people, like, launched, like, super rich. So that's why I always say it's a good idea. If you hit anything, like, numbered ink of these guys right now, take advantage of that release day pricing, that release week pricing, and just sell it now. Because the chances of them developing into like a generational player, they are rare. If you really do believe in a guy, sure, hold it, but hold the base auto. Because 10 years from now, if that guy really is good, their base auto is still going to be astronomically more than... and listen, you might move a card this week, like we'll say a black to 10 auto for $2,000, and in 15 years that might be like a $50,000 card, and it's like, oh my God, I wish I knew. But $2,000 is $2,000 right now. It's still a good sale right now. That's the game you play with Bowman.
But what you're saying is it could be a $15,000.
It could be a $50,000 card. But listen, in the same breath, it could also be a $25 card in 10 years.
But it could be a $15,000 card.
There we go. Great. This guy's egging everybody on right now. Everyone's going to hold now. There's going to be no Bowman market after this. But in my opinion, and listen, everyone views it differently, I would rather take the 2K now and know that, like, 10 years down the line, okay, I got that 2K then, as opposed to, like, I know I would feel better about taking the 2K now and seeing the card go to $15K or $50,000 or something. Because I know I'd feel a lot worse if I didn't take the 2K now. 10 years down the line, it's like a $30 card, and I can't even move it.
Right.
Can't even move it for like $50
Right.
bucks. So it is
giving up belief completely.
That's
He's
the
not
thing.
even in the league anymore.
It's a dangerous game with Bowman, but super hot market right now. Paper base is selling. Just sell everything. You know, especially like paper base, chrome base, lot it out, throw it up at 99 cents, and just let the people have it. So it's fun. I love Bowman.
And again, if it's a guy you like, then keep it.
Just keep him.
Yeah.
That's at the end of the day, that's the name of the game. Like if you do believe in someone, sure, keep it.
Yeah.
Especially if it's like a PC team.
Right.
Keep
right.
it. Why not?
Fun, man.
But
I
Finest.
love it.
Finest, too.
Finest, yeah.
Another
Finest.
big release.
Little different, in regards to hunting, some fun Bowman first, which is quite literally my favorite part of the hobby.
Yep.
But if you want ink, you want Topps Finest football. The ink flying out of hobby, you got 2 autos per box. Delight, you got 3 autos per box. We have seen some of the biggest names in the hobby come out. We've pulled countless Dart autos. He's all over the place.
Yep.
I've seen a ton of Cam come out. The short prints have been excellent. My favorite part of this checklist is still the same as it was before I got my hands on the cards, the Finest fan autographs. We pulled a Mike Greenberg last night to 50, gold to 50. Coolest card I've
Crazy.
seen. And
On card, too.
And it's a Jets card. It's a Jets card. How often are you going to say, coolest card I pulled out of a set was a Jets card? Sorry, Jets fans.
It's the first time that's ever happened.
But the fact, and they're on card as well, like the fact that they included that is very cool. Beefed up those spots a little bit. The Jets, not the most desirable spot in breaks. Dolphins, same thing. They have DJ Khaled autos.
Yep.
So cool.
Eagles, too, are pretty loaded
Eagles,
with the Finest fan autos.
Eagles you got a checklist with the Eagles that has Saquon, Ann Hathaway, and Mike Trout. What other checklists is
It's the big 3, man.
Yeah.
Big 3 right there.
And then speaking of the Eagles, too, we hit one of the Nightmare Fuels last night. Reggie White. All defensive players on those. Those look very clean. We've hit supers. We've had a couple of supers come out for the fellas.
They thought we would never pull that
They thought
Josh
we'd
Allen
never hit
super.
the Josh Allen super.
We did.
Yeah, we did it.
We did it.
We did it. Criminal that they put that on the front of the pack, though.
Yeah, it's messed up.
I hit a super 2 nights ago. Siegs hit that one on release night, I think it was. You flip the pack around, first card on the top.
So yours was Kenneth Walker.
Kenneth Walker. On a short print, too.
By the way, guys, football program manager here does all our football breaks, like lays them out. Obviously he's doing mostly football streams. Did not record that super.
Okay.
Did not have that clipped. So there's a reason you're not seeing that anywhere on Instagram.
It's not on Instagram. I did
TikTok.
not clip it. And just lost my job. Thanks, Cal.
Not clipped.
But we got the Allen one up there.
We did get the Allen one
is
up
over
there.
on our Instagram page. Oh, man. But, yeah, fun set. I'll be ripping that here for the next several weeks there. Mixing that in with some chrome along the way there, too. Still looking for some autos there. So, fun release week. We're getting our hands, actually, Gally and I are getting our hands on some WNBA Select this week. So we'll be able to talk about that a little bit. That market's hot. Yeah, fun ones there. All right, so some hobby news here for you guys. This one coming out this past week here. PSA making a couple of announcements. Collectors, which is their parent brand there, they are investing $200 million into resources for PSA there. As you guys know, PSA backed up. The biggest name in grading in the hobby there as well. That is going to be over the next 18 months to, quote, improve operations. Those 3 pillars that they are using there are going to be infrastructure, technology, and expertise. The pillars will expand their workforce, address the volume of subs, and receive, quote, speed, accuracy, and tracking.
Dude, PSA is so... They're like the Wizard of Oz, man. They're behind the curtain. I have no idea what's going on back there.
Never.
I don't know what this means.
Why did my mint card get a 6?
I don't know what this means because this is very PSA.
It is very PSA.
Speed, accuracy, and tracking. Okay, to what degree?
Right.
Like every time I have subbed a card, and listen, I don't sub much for the reason I just hate waiting 4 months or let's see, the last one I subbed.
Well, they made that announcement of the investment, and then right after that, they're like, "Oh yeah, we're updating turnaround times too and making them much longer." Bulk value is now going to be 140 to 160, 140 days to 160 days.
So that's like 5 months.
It's half a year, basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
Might as well be. Yeah.
Like, dude, like, come on, man. I mean, seriously. And this is the thing is, I know they're getting a lot of cards, right? The thing that has always irked me about grading, and this is a very open and honest conversation, because I know grading does drive a significant part of the hobby. Like a PSA 10 can sell for a lot of money if it's who people are looking for. When I sub a card, I see it going through the system. You know, I know what's going on. I don't know who is grading my card. I don't know what kind of day they've had. I don't know if person A looks at a card differently than person B, and they look at a card differently than person C. It's all very... It's one of those things, I've always looked at it like reffing an NBA game. I damn well know those NBA referees had a favorite team growing up. I absolutely know that they did. I mean, if you're reffing in the NBA, you are an NBA fan. That's how you started. Like, you like basketball. I know you're cheering for someone. I don't know who it is.
And if it's a team playing.
I know for Tony Brothers, it ain't the Celtics. I know he.
I knew that.
I know that.
I knew that.
Or Zach Zarba. I hate both of you, by the way. Not actually, you know. Actually, no. I dislike both of you, big time. Okay. I know they have a favorite NBA team. I do. So to be like putting these guys in that situation and have them ref a game objectively, impossible. It's impossible. I think it's the same thing with PSA, man. I really do. To grade a card objectively, I think is almost impossible. Yeah. I do. And I'm not saying it's like, oh, I like this card. Like, you know.
Right, there's certain technology in place.
Yes, exactly. Like, there's definitely technology. But at the same time, it's like, man, what are you really looking for? Like, how can you make sure that every single person that works for that company is grading a card to a exact set of rules perfectly to a T?
And that's the issue they're hoping to address, because with that announcement as well, they said that they're bringing in at least 1,000 new jobs, too, with that investment. So hopefully, you know, it's time will tell.
Yes.
Time will tell, because with that announcement, again, they push back some more, you know, turnaround times.
PSA just created 1,000 Tony Brothers.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
But, you know, that money matters. And
it does.
Investment matters. So it's very much a time will tell type of thing. I'll tell you what, I'm not doing any PSA subs anytime soon. I normally do a couple a year. I normally do. And one is normally that I drop off at the National.
Yep.
I'm not doing one this year.
Yeah, same with me, man. Like, if I hit a card that I really... Obviously, it has to look pretty good.
Yeah.
And that
then I'll pay for expedited. Like, if it's one of those... Like, we've had those conversations where we've hit bigger cards, and we're like, okay, we need these quickly.
Yep.
And we'll pay for that. But PSA is begging people to stop sending in their dust to grade. You know, that's why on those value bulk orders, that's why the price keeps going up on it, and then you've got these very, very long turnaround times. I'm sorry, but your Pokemon base EX card or your base Prism rookie of Jalen Wright does not need to be slapped up. That's basically what they're signaling.
What do you just these are things you've done, haven't you?
Shh.
Yeah, you're speaking from experience here. It just, dude, like, I'm the same way. Like, a couple times a year, sub a couple cards. The thing with me, man, I'm not trying to spend an absolute bag to go get shit graded.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, I'm really not trying to.
Right.
And if you do sub, you know, value bulk, you're missing release date pricing if you're going to sell stuff raw. Yeah. So it's like,
unless you are paying, I don't even know what the price is at right now for the maximum turnaround time.
Yep.
You know,
like, really the best way to sub, in my opinion, if you're trying to do it at an affordable rate, is go buy, like, for example, Shohei Ohtani rookie card on eBay, raw, hope it looks phenomenal, and then send it in. Because, like, if something's releasing, Bowman, perfect example. No. You hit Andrew Fisher, first auto. I want to sell that raw and catch that release date pricing. I don't want to send that into PSA and then pay hundreds of dollars to get it back fast. And then,
but it could become a $15,000 card.
It could. Hold the card, value bulk. If you're not going to sell it, hold it, value bulk, and you're good to go. But dude, PSA... there's a lot of hopefully. Listen, I'm being too hard on him. Hopefully, this does make some adjustments.
And it's easy for us to sit here, and it's easy to sit here collectively and complain about those things. But at the end of the day, too, that is the volume that they do.
Oh, I can't imagine.
There are people on the other side of that trying to pump that out. You know what I mean? It's not all the people at the top of PSA or collectors who are in the warehouses, factories, wherever, like doing the grading operations.
Yeah.
Like, they're guys like you and I. You know what I mean?
Yeah, when
guys
we're
and
idiots.
gals like
We're idiots.
And so trying to get that out, it just is, again, it's like very magical because you don't know what's going on there. Like, I would love to just talk with someone at PSA who works on.
It's weird, dude. You can't find them anywhere.
Yeah.
There's no one. There's no one that
around
works
on like LinkedIn, like PSA.
There's no one that works at PSA. It's like, it reminds me of like a movie set, you know, like a movie set. It's like, which also the city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin also reminds me of a movie set.
Oh.
Did you go around the streets here? No one out there.
Yeah.
Sorry for the subtle jab at Milwaukee, Wisconsin, but screw you. It's like you expect there to just be like all these PSA people like floating around, at least on like social media or something. Dude, it's like you can't find anybody. Yeah. I think I'm connected with a few on LinkedIn. I don't know if they're even real.
Yeah.
I really don't.
Bot accounts.
I think they're just like bots. So
time will tell. Time will tell there on that PSA investment. But again, it's like, okay, cool. Like, let's see what we can do here.
And I hope it does get better.
It was 18 months, so we'll see.
I hope it does get better. Yeah. So episode 714, we'll have updates on that. So stay tuned.
And we'll be right here.
I just thought about that, dude. Episode 714. So what? We're on episode 11 now.
Yeah.
So that's 11 weeks.
Yep.
So 714 would be 714 weeks.
Yeah.
Which is what? Like, hold on here.
Let's see the math.
See the math. What is there? 52 weeks in a year?
Mm-hmm. 52.
Bro, that's almost 14 years.
Really?
Yeah. So I'll be.
We'll see you then.
I'm not even gonna be alive.
We'll be right here.
I'm not gonna be alive. What am I? 26 right now.
Same thing.
I'm not seeing 40. You kidding me? Had like 8 vodka lemonades this week, dude.
We've got only 8. We've got our eBay. We're calling this the eBay discussion of the week.
We've run out of tips.
No,
you guys have drained us. Yeah.
But there was a couple of comments on one of our previous eBay tips of the week, and it was sending out certain envelopes.
Oh yeah.
So one of the comments caught my eyes. I'll start with, this will be for a question for the buyers and the sellers here. So I'll start with the sellers. Do you prefer to ship in a top loader with a piece of painter's tape on top, or another method? I don't ship like this, but a lot of guys do now, I've learned. In a semi-rigid, in a team bag, with a piece of like printer paper wrapped around it in the envelope.
I like to just put the card in there raw.
I know it's kind
nothing. Just I throw it, not even in an envelope. I throw it in like, you know, when like a landlord gives you your keys, they put in that little manila envelope.
Yeah, that's what you put
I do
in.
that. I fold the card in half. I tuck it in there, and then I just bring it to the post office, and I say, figure it out.
Yeah.
I don't know where this is going. Just figure it out. But no, I am always top loader, painter's tape.
Yeah.
Every single time.
Me too.
And then
the reason that people were referencing that is because of fear of it getting caught in a sorter at USPS. I've never had that.
In
issue.
A what?
In like the sorting machine, like when they're sorting out the envelopes. So I don't know.
Did USPS move off Oompa-Loompas? They don't have those anymore?
I guess so.
Shit, dude. Times are changing, man.
But according to the comments there.
That's who works at PSA.
Who?
Oompa-Loompas, dude.
They needed work after.
PSA is Willy Wonka's chocolate factory cards. Everyone sees the smoke coming out of the tunnels. They have no idea what's going on.
We're onto something there.
I'm 100% serious, man.
And then the flip side of that is, as a buyer, do you want to receive your card a certain way? Do you care if it comes in a top loader? Do you care if it comes in a semi-rigid?
I just want to see it raw nothing on it, just masking tape. No. I don't care how my card gets to me.
I don't care how it gets to me.
As long as it's safe. I want to see my card get to me safe.
Yeah.
I just want it to look good. Yes, protected.
Like,
I guess I prefer top loader, but every time I
almost trust a top loader just a little more.
Yeah.
Because of the thickness of it, you know,
that's the thing.
As opposed to a semi-rigid, you know.
And
which the semi-rigids are the card savers. Also,
you know how hard it is not to make any jokes when you say semi-rigid.
Yeah, I hate saying that. I do.
It's awful. Yeah. It's just there's.
I was thinking about saying card saver, but again, there's multiple brands out there.
So much low-hanging fruit when semi-rigid's mentioned. I just want to pick it all. I can't do it though. It's just a softball, man.
It was.
Speaking of soft, not semi-rigid. Anyway, I've seen it card savers before. cards look fine. It's fine with me if it shows up. But I do trust top loader, dude. The way I do it, card will be in a top loader, depending on the card. Like when I ship out paper base, I'll throw it in a team bag.
Well, that goes in a
two pieces of
mailer
cardboard.
thing.
Yeah, 2 pieces of cardboard over it, and I mention that in the eBay description, which we've touched upon. I think it's always a good idea. Mention how you're going to ship stuff in the description so people know what they're going to be getting.
Yeah.
But top loader, painter's tape. I will wrap the card in the top loader in some bubble wrap, and then fold over the bubble wrap, tape it up, and then boom, throw that into a bubble mailer.
And there it goes.
So, extra
into
protection across the board.
USPS/PSA.
then they're all working together. All the Oompa-Loompas are in cahoots, man. So.
All right. Well, again, pretty slow release week there, guys. We will be back next week, hopefully with some saucy stuff to talk about when Sapphire hits our tables.
Next week is the TB12 episode.
The TB12 episode?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, show 12.
So I don't want to reveal anything, but we might have a special guest for that one who wore the number 12.
We will not.
Andrew Luck will be here.
All right. Card Vault Breaks over on Instagram. We are over on Fanatics Live, eBay Live, whatnot as well. Stache or Pass Pod on TikTok, Stache or Pass Pod on Instagram as well, guys. My name is Luke, here with Gally. Have a fantastic week. We'll see you guys again very, very soon.